What's happening, everybody? Welcome to my channel, The Gentleman Reviewer. If you haven't done so yet, please hit the subscribe button down there. I just want to give you a super quick overview of a new pen that I found in the store a couple of weeks ago. This is the Sharpie S Gel in 0.7, and I've got the blue ink, which you can see in that ring right here. Right now, it's also available in black. I would not be surprised if in the future Sharpie came out with different colors. They just tend to have all the colors under the rainbow in a lot of their products. So I would be surprised if they never came out with another color. So this is one that I was kind of hesitant about buying. I did not like their Sharpie pens that they had a couple of years ago. I'm not a huge fan of pens in that style in the first place. The porous pens, or whatever you want to call them, the like fine point, extra fine point markers. I don't like the feedback that you get when you're writing on the page. So it's just, just not something that I really enjoyed. But I like gel pens, and I saw that Sharpie also has a roller ball that I was able to find as well. So I just had to give it a shot. You can see that I've already written on this notepad, just Sharpie right there. This is just a really cheap, no brand notepad that you can get at any big box store. You can see there's no feathering or anything like that as you write, but there is a little bit of bleed through on the back of the page. So if you're writing on some cheaper paper, you might run into some problems like that. You're gonna have problems like that on a lot of gel pens or roller balls anyway, just because the ink is very different than what you find in a ballpoint. And these cheap papers, most people out there are using ballpoints anyway, so it's just something that you're naturally gonna run into. When you step up to pen or papers like this Le Stallion journal, you can see I wrote Sharpie right there just under where I'm testing some fountain pen inks on it. And when you jump into the back, which it's going to be kind of hard to see, but right around right there is where I wrote the Sharpie, where my middle finger is. And you can't really, I can kind of see it. I don't think it really shows up on the camera from what I can see. But, if you have good quality paper, then something like that's going to work a little bit better. So let's take this apart really quick and see what the insides look like. Fairly standard refill size. This looks like a Sarasa Grand refill, or just the Sarasa in general. Sorry, the Sarasa Grand is the pen, not the refill. Looks like it has a really good quality, or really good quantity, not quality of ink. Quality is pretty good. I really like the blue. It's like a deep, deep blue. I really like blue ink in the first place. You can tell by all the samples that I use in my journals. It's just my favorite. So it only comes in 0.7, which is a little bit thicker than I would like. Hopefully they'll come out with like a, fine point in the future. But that's what I've got so far. I just wanted to give my initial impressions of the Sharpie S Gel. I will be doing a fuller review of it in the future. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get to it. I've got quite a few pens to go through, and I'm really trying to do a bit more of the cheaper everyday pens on my blog. But since this one's brand new, I wanted to get my initial impressions out there. And if you've used it, let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you, let me know what you thought of it. So as always, if you haven't done so yet, please hit that subscribe button and check me out on my other channels. See you all next time.